Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Check Me. Of course, you heard the news right now. Lamar Jackson requested a trade actually on March 2nd, but he's actually letting people know and let people know via social media, via Twitter, that he has requested a trade from the Ravens on March 2nd. So it really explains why there was a non-exclusive franchise tag on him, so that they can get something for him in the market. He never intended to go back with Baltimore. I guess after the contract negotiations fell through, I think this stems from them just not showing him his value, them not giving him something of his value on the offer sheet, and it's crazy. You may listen to some of these guys like Rich Eisen, Adam Schefter, all these guys on ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, and what they're starting to do and not understand is devalue Lamar Jackson because the contract negotiations have been going on so long. This is what they want to happen. It's what the NFL wants to happen. If the contract negotiations go on this long, the perception of the devalue of Lamar Jackson is going to start to loom in people's minds. What do I mean by that? We start thinking about it's almost like playing a waiting game. Throughout this time period, the negotiations, people get tired and restless. They get tired and restless of talking about Lamar Jackson. They get tired and restless talking about the situation that, hey, no, Lamar just takes something. Because that's most people in their mind are that basic. They don't understand how long these contract negotiations last. So since, we kind of forget of how, some people kind of forget, and a lot of people start forgetting how good Lamar Jackson actually is. This team without Lamar Jackson, I think, is 3-9. They haven't won without Lamar Jackson. He has not been in an offense that has helped him progress. It's always limited his capabilities. The two times he got injured, the one time he got injured, he was rushing out the pocket, not a running play. The second time he got injured, it was off of a missed blocking assignment. So you talk about a guy who's injury prone, but he's your team. He's doing everything on your team, right? He's doing everything on your team, and you're talking about a guy who's injury prone. He's doing everything on your team, and you haven't done anything to protect him or give an offense around him that he can truly succeed in. So that's the narrative. Think about this. He hasn't had an offensive coordinator that really allowed him to really exploit his full capabilities as a passer and as a runner. He hasn't had an offense that's been beneficial to him. They haven't done anything really to protect him when it comes to bringing in elite pass rushers. They let pass blockers. They let a couple of pass blockers go. You haven't given any weapons really to throw to. Your top receiver, Rashad Bateman, has been injured, and you're bringing in Nelson Aguilar. That's offensive. That's disrespectful. So you haven't done anything really to protect Lamar Jackson. And the question is, he's injury prone. He's not injury prone. He's doing everything for your team. If you get a Ferrari and you give it, and it requires premium gas, but you give it 87 regular, it's not going to run well. It's going to break down. That's exactly what you did to Lamar Jackson. You gave Lamar Jackson, who's a Ferrari, who needs premium gas, 87 regular, and expect him to run fluently and efficiently throughout his career. That's not going to happen. You have to give that guy premium gas. Same thing the Kansas City Chiefs did. If he's your franchise guy, and here's the thing, don't even listen to John Harbaugh. John Harbaugh did nothing throughout the whole season to protect Lamar Jackson. He stayed out of it. If that's your guy that you want to be here, the GM Eric DeCosta wants him to be here, the owner wants him to be here, and Lamar wants to be here, but you aren't backing him up in situations. You're saying, hey, that's them. If I'm John Harbaugh and I know that my